This is my wife's favorite car. It's a 1909 Baker Electric. Fully electric lights, fully electric engine. Goes 110 miles on a charge. As you can see, electric cars haven't really changed a whole lot range-wise. Although it does look like a giant phone booth, it has some really interesting engineering in it. Don't forget, 1909, most cars still had gas lamps on them. This is fully electric. Leather fenders. Leather was the carbon fiber of the day. Kept the car very light. Your batteries are in here. I've just got modern batteries. They fit right in there.
6 of them?
Here. 6 in the front, 6 in the back. Yeah. The interesting thing about these, electric cars are very popular with women because the self-starter wasn't invented until 1912. So you had to crank cars, and they were dirty and greasy. So women liked the electric because you just got in, and you turned the key, and you stepped on the throttle, and you went. Top speed's not much, maybe 25 miles an hour. But there were thousands of these in New York City around the turn of the century up until about 1912, 1913. There were charging stations all over the city. In fact, this is the original charging station. We haven't restored it yet, but it has all kinds of things that go and shoot electricity out. Here's an original Thomas Edison battery. Thomas Edison invented these batteries, these alkaline batteries for this car. This was going to revolutionize the electric car. And you wash them out and you fill them with alkaline. You can use them over and over again. In fact, these are still good. I still run an original set of Thomas Edisons, and they work okay. They work okay. The thing that killed the electric car was, since women liked them so much, they designed them for women. As you can see, it looks very much like a woman's sitting room in here. See, there's a little, it's got a makeup thing here. It's got a clock. And it's supposed to put, face powder and stuff like that. A little mirror, a little compact. And women would use these to go shopping. You steer the car like this. You got this is your tiller. That's right there. In fact, there's an ad for the Baker right there. That was quite a controversial ad in the day. It says, "Daddy, get me a Baker." You're not quite sure if it's her father or some creepy sugar daddy. He's got that kind of look on his face. Look at her little angelic face in the window. See? These are all period ads of the time. But they were quite popular. At Christmas time, my wife and I take this to go look at Christmas lights. And this is her favorite car because when we drive up into the hills in Hollywood, the deer actually come up and look in the window because since it's electric, there's no smell, there's no gas, there's no car noise. So the deer actually come up and stare right in the window. And, of course, my wife loves that. So that's what's more fun than that. But, yeah, it's all pretty straightforward. It's built like a watch. I've never had to do anything other than grease it occasionally. But as I was saying, these were built for women to go shopping with. So consequently, it was hard to sell an electric car to a man because, well, that's a woman's car, isn't it? So men liked cars that made noise and banged and went fast. And women liked the kind of quiet, cultured sophistication of the Baker Electric. That's why it's on it. See, it's got the flowers and lots of stuff. This was even before roll-up windows. What you used to do in the early days, like that, you see, these are like what they call railroad windows. Like on a railroad train, they would come up like that, and then you pull the strap and then put the window back down again. But you probably want to go for a ride, so let's unplug it. See, we've adapted a modern charging system rather than use that thing to burn the garage down. But other than that, it's all exactly as it was. All you have to do is you get in. Turn the key, shut the door, and continue motoring. Hop in, we'll go for a ride. You have one brake when you want to stop and use both brakes when you really want to stop. You got your volts and your amps down there on the floor. That's your dashboard. Watch as you pull away. You see how many amps you're drawing. 75 amps. And once you open that baby up to full speed, you're drawing about 100 amps it's dropping, but putting out a total of about 78 volts. You steer it with this. This is your tiller. This is how you steer it. And you have your shifter here. Well, not really a shifter. You just move, much like if you ever had a Lionel train with the transformer, you just kind of slide from one to the other. But it's like the most non-threatening car. You know, women see you driving this thing, they go, oh, I love that car. One thing you don't want to do, get on the freeway. Just stay away from the freeway and you're fine. You're not going to get any speed tickets. But it really is like driving a phone booth. Top speed about 23 to 25 miles an hour. And believe me, 25 in this is fast. It's almost as tall as it is long, so you got to be careful. The nice thing is all the windows open up. These all open. The front opens, the back opens. In fact, you can pick up almost a mile and a half an hour if you open up the windows and let it flow through. Everything on the computer. As long as you're not in any hurry, it's a lot of fun.